Everyone places such a high emphasis on achieving perfection, but is that really possible? And don't we learn more about ourselves from failure than from triumph? Should we look up to those that seem perfect, or should we instead admire those that have overcome despite being imperfect? Those that have experienced devastating setbacks, had moments of weakness where critics doubted them, called them washed up, said they had no chance to make a comeback, yet they persevered, overcoming towering obstacles that would have broken lesser men. In the words of the Dalai Lama, sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck. Encountering resistance when pursuing a goal forces us to adapt, forces us to find another way, keeps us hungry and humble, separates the quitters from those that are willing to make the necessary sacrifices, those that are willing to put in the hustle. Sometimes we deem it necessary to push ourselves to the breaking point, just to prove that we can't break, that our minds are not made of gray matter, but instead comprised of solid iron. Don't allow yourself to be limited, to be placed in a box, to be classified as having specific strengths and weaknesses, because everything you think is true about yourself is only true until it's not. You have to believe that there is always a way to win. The cost may be extreme. It may be more than everyone around you is willing to pay. But knowing there is a path, that success is a possibility, that is the beginning of greatness. It will require more out of you than you ever thought existed. You'll have your ups and downs, get knocked on your ass several times, and in real life, don't expect some motivational soundtrack to pick you back up. Because no one is watching you. Nobody cares about your dreams. People only notice the end result. They don't see the struggle, the inner anguish you had to battle, how much time you spent training on tired legs, in the dark, in the cold, under sleep deprivation. They don't see any of that. They can't even fathom it, because performing under pressure in these extreme circumstances is not normal. It requires someone of exceptional will and desire, someone who has experienced the solitude and brutality in training, so that when it becomes difficult in a race and everyone else is tired, they can say, I've been here before. I can do this. When aiming for a goal, you have to imagine that everyone else has the same goal. And if that is true, what are you going to do to separate yourself from the rest? Most people like to say, I'll work hard until I accomplish my goal. I'll grind until I reach the top. Well, that mentality will not get you there. Those people will never reach the top. Because if they were made of the right stuff, they would know there is no top. Accomplish a goal? Great. Set a bigger one. Because champions never let up. You will become the thing you think about the most. Because success is an inside-out process. You must be able to picture the version of yourself that you want to become before anything real can materialize. When Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile, you think that happened by accident? Like it was some miracle of human achievement? He prevailed because he had the self-belief that it was possible, long before the world accepted his pursuit of a goal as anything tangible. You must never be comfortable with where you are. You have to be constantly striving to move forward. Otherwise, someone more willing than you to put in the work will take your place. Your future is determined by your daily routine. And the most common barrier faced when chasing any ambition is simply getting started. There is no tomorrow. There is today.
Or never. Don't set a resolution for the new year. Set a resolution for the rest of your life.